This is what's happening to the Lightworkers, the healers, to the Empaths, Wayshowers, those who hold the light within. Past month especially. Now, dealing with energetic vampires, spiritual narcissists, dark empaths, and dark psychics. This is all for entertainment purposes, but always have an open mind. This is my personal belief and thought and feeling and intuition. All about what we're feeling, what we're dealing with, whether we consciously see it, feel it, know it, understand it, or not. Those who are light in their spirit, whether they are empaths, light workers, light seers, they're being attacked, whether it's verbal, spiritual, energetically, physically, or mentally. It's been going on forever, but nothing like it is now. They're being gaslighted. It's all very similar to dealing with just a narcissist, if you know what that's like. People who do not hold the light within seek those who do, and they desperately want that. They want what you have. The reason why they seek others with this light is because they cannot do the work themselves to find it, and you're their easy way to get it. They will try to trigger you, get a rise out of you. Then once that happens, you have given them your light, so they got what they were seeking out of you, through you. They want to know every single detail about your life, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your struggles, your wins, your goals, everything. They will come up with things that doesn't make full sense, get you confused and unsure of yourself, because they themselves are unsure of themselves and confused. They will try to mirror everything they say and do, thoughts, beliefs, onto you. They will try to break you down so you give in and hand over your light, which is what they are after. But most of the time, they don't even know this. They have very low self-esteem, and they look to those who have some. They literally will seek them out. Most of the time, unknowingly, they will trigger you because they want to wake you up to them, to their needs and wants, which those needs and wants are really their own responsibility. They want what you have within. It's not just physical aspects. It's way more than that. It's that light you hold inside. They want you to question yourself because that's what they do to themselves. They want you to tell them every single one of your thoughts and feelings you have so they can pick you apart to find your strengths and weaknesses so they can use those against you when needed. They will constantly complain and not make any changes on their own. They will always be the victim. They will try to buy your affection and love. They want you around them because you make them feel more comfortable about themselves because they don't know how to do it on their own. They will do their best to put a cord between you and them. If they are not getting enough of you, your attention, and your light, they will get very down because you're not feeding them through that energetic cord. They may try to do things for you, buy you gifts, act, talk, be like you, to try to pull you in so they can hook into your energy. They desperately want that cord, that connection, to be strong. They might act like you're their lifeline at times. Again, they most likely do not have any awareness of any of these things that they do. You make them feel alive. Things might seem good for a while, a good relationship that's healthy, and then slowly over time, you'll start to notice things that don't add up, that are just odd from any other relationship you've ever had. You might feel at some point, maybe more so in the beginning, that it's a special connection. They want you to feel that way. They will want some part of your successes, achievements, growths, goals, your journey, because they don't feel like they have that, will have that, like they aren't going anywhere or making progress in their own lives. They want most of the attention, and most of the time, only your attention, even when others are around. You can only feed their ego for so long. They will tell you and make you feel so important to them and like they truly can't ever live without you. They love their ego stroked. They will have the most random relationships, always seeking someone who will feed their ego and give their power away. They will then blame you for things in the relationship that they themselves are guilty of. This is a form of mirroring. They are very manipulative. They will gaslight you, play the victim, and throw out everything that they have ever done for you, but not what you've ever done for them. They will always look for quick fixes when it comes to their feelings, emotions. They are jealous and competitive. They love telling everyone what to do. They might have other people sort of hanging out on the back burner when they aren't getting their way with you or getting what they want from you. They are actually quite controlling. They like to flaunt themselves, especially with materialistic things. They will constantly ask you for advice, but never take it. They don't like to speak with you with others around. They want to and will try to take responsibility for your achievements and your successes. They want some part of it, okay? They are usually always abundance blockers, not for themselves, but for you. They live in the victim mentality, victim consciousness. They usually always have already gone through everything and experienced it all, especially if it's something that you have done or experienced or experiencing. Competition. What do? You are a healer. Detach energetically and spiritually first. This is the most important thing. They will start to feel like you deserted them. Become aware of what their truest desire is of you. Real meaning behind their actions and behaviors. Set healthy boundaries that doesn't just protect you, but protects them from feeding these lower energies that they are connected to. These lower energies of attachment can lead to a type of energetic spiritual addiction. From this cord, understand how you might have given in and given your power away when speaking with them or being around them. Observe their energy, their words, their actions, their behaviors, their emotions, their patterns. You need to reclaim your power back, your light back. This will anger them. They won't know why consciously. You don't even need to say anything to them. They will feel it. Then they will act out. They will have a breakdown. Understand that you are not responsible for their happiness or for their contentment. Let them feed their own ego. See if they have the same type of patterns in their other relationships. Does everything really seem like usually all about themselves? When it comes down to it, understand that they probably have done these things for most of their lives, with most of it, if not all, in their relationships. They truly might have negative energetic and spiritual attachments and influences. You have got to let them figure it out on their own, if they ever do. Understand now, when working with them, having a conversation with them, around them, were you agreeing to feeding to their ego? Kind of giving in? Did you feel their psychic pressure? You said no. Their shift in behavior? Did they make you feel guilty when you didn't include them in something? Especially when doing something for yourself? Maybe not taking their advice? Did you feel their psychic spiritual attack? Maybe even verbal. Don't be fooled, because they truly are afraid of you, your light, your power. They might do this unconsciously. Even just a negative thought or feeling of you. You might feel a slight pain in your side, a little headache, an ache, or a jab somewhere in your body. Pay attention to that location. It will have major significance, usually. Like the head, this may be that they had a negative thought of you. Or if you feel a jab in your side or get a stomach ache, they may be having a negative emotion of you. You might feel a hit of anxiety out of the blue or depression. This most likely is their own. So be aware of these things and instantly remove it. Ask your guides of the light, God, Creator, Source for assistance to remove these hooks, cords, attachments immediately. Know that you don't need to be someone's fuel for life. Don't let them trigger you. If you do let them trigger you, they will have a reason to blame you and come back and gaslight you. Don't give your power away. You probably have dealt with many of these types of relationships before in your life, especially being a light worker, empath, healer, intuitive, etc. Ask yourself, what has this person done to actually find their own happiness, fix how they feel, help themselves without always using someone else? They will try to make you feel like you are their savior and that they don't have anyone else there for them. Be aware that they will try to influence you, whether if it's through their word, their thoughts, their emotions, physically, Protect your energy. Know that you do deserve healthy boundaries, healthy relationships. Know that they will eventually start to tell on themselves. Don't need to have a sit-down conversation with them or ask them specific questions. They will only tell you what they think you want to hear. They usually have no sense in healthy boundaries anyway, so it mostly is useless to try to set these boundaries. And if you do, they will break those. Do not feel guilty about reclaiming your power back. That is your birthright. Once you stop giving your power away to them, they will get very frustrated. Don't let their frustrations make you feel bad. So remember to just let go. They most likely will not change. Remember that there might be times when you think that they've changed, that they are doing the inner work. Just wait. You'll begin to see repeated patterns again. Detach. If not physically, absolutely spiritually and energetically. And that will always lead to physical. Everything begins spiritually, energetically first, and then manifests in the physical. You don't have to wish somebody completely out of your life, but it will have this strong boundary of detachment that will be healthy for you and them as well, because it's not feeding them. They tend to be enablers because they like to be enabled. They will try to get into your head to make you think like how they do. Just detach. You have got to finally look after yourself. This selfishness in a way with compassion and love. You'll begin to notice so much in your life will change once those negative cords, hooks, attachments are removed. Finally, know that you are protected. Don't have any doubt about it. Appreciate yourself, hold your ground, and love them from afar, and wish them the best. Thank you. Abundant love and light. So be it, so it is. And I'll see you guys later.